Alright, so as you already know, the Game Awards are taking place this week, either the 7th or the 8th, I believe. Or was it the 8th or the 9th? Depending on your time zone, it's a whole mess. But I'm going to be reacting to that on my non-Sonic channel, link in the description, and it's going to be hyped, so make sure to check that out. You're probably thinking, why the fuck would I care about the Game Awards? There's no Sonic there. It seems that may be changing this. Well, there was technically Sonic in the last one. I was talking about in reference to awards. It seems it may be changing this year. On top of that, the writers of Sonic Movie 3 have got a little update for us regarding the movie that is coming in 2024. So we're getting to all this right now. But if you're subscribed to the channel already, please make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers and hopefully 7,000 subscribers before DLC Frontiers comes out. So let's get into the Sonic shit, or the game shit, then we can get into the movie shit, right? So, the Almighty Tales channel has posted here a look at the Game Awards Players Voice category. After 50 minutes, Sonic Frontiers has the very early lead with 72%. Now, I know what you're thinking, right? Frontiers is beating Elden Ring, God of War, Ragnarok? That makes no sense, right? Yes, it's not the main Game Awards that are decided by the board of old people on a table somewhere who are just going to give it to Elden Ring. We already know that. This is a player's vote. So, this is what the people think. Or the people motivated enough to vote, because Elden Ring is more popular than Frontiers, so is God of War Ragnarok, even Genshin Impact. But if they're not voting on this thing, Sonic Frontiers can get a little W, you know what I mean? So Sonic fans are rushing to vote on this shit, and it's clear that they're dominating the list. Although Tales channel also said more votes are populated than Frontiers has dropped to 63, or from 63 to 55%. Genshin Impact has gone up by 3% from when they last checked. So if you want to vote and see Sonic Frontiers win something at the Game Awards, even if it's, you know, heavily manipulated by the people, then you might as well do that, right? There's 3 rounds of voting. You've already missed the first 2. It's like there was more games in round 1, and then those that weren't high enough in the ranking got eliminated, then it did a round 2, and then the same thing happened again, and now we're on the final round. So whichever one wins this one gets the award. Right now, you can see Frontiers at 56%, Genshin 23%, Elden Ring 12%, God of War Ragnarok 7%, and Stray 2%. So, now is your chance to sign in and vote. If you care about this shit, you got 2 days, 4 hours. So, if you want to see this shit win, it's up to you. If you don't care, then don't vote, right? I'm just bringing it up because people keep saying, you gotta support it, make sure the Sonic wins. I don't really care. It's just a stupid players vote or whatever. Like, I haven't signed in. I haven't voted. But those of you who care about this and want to see that win on the Game Awards stream, which you'll be watching my stream on Premulus, of course, because you support your boy, right? Like, you wouldn't leave me hanging, right? So yeah, if you want to see that, then that'll be pretty interesting. My game of the year is not really on this list. Although if I had to pick something, I guess I would say Ragnarok. But my game of the year is not on this list. Nonetheless, we've got other shit we need to talk about. Sonic Movie 3. Now, I know it's a while away, but you know movies, they work on it for years, right? So, things are in motion. They already know what they're doing. It says here, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will be a wild threequel, promise writers. Writers Pat Casey and Josh Miller promise the third film in the franchise will be a fun, wild time for fans of the films. It says here, they've teased that the next installment will be a great off-the-wall time, Michael Jackson off the wall, or for fans of the series. Sonic 2 was released in April to critical and commercial success, having earned $402 million at the box office and becoming the highest-grossing video game movie in the United States. Not in the whole world, because something else beat it. What was it? Highest-grossing video game movies. There was something that beat it. I've forgotten what it was. Yeah, Detective Pikachu, Rampage, which that was based on a video game. I didn't even know that. And then Warcraft. So yeah, there's a few things that beat it worldwide. But in the US, apparently it's the Sonic. So, and I mean, they're pretty close considering these movies came out way before. So, I mean, Sonic did well, okay? They're the top 5, okay? Anyway, says here, the movie's record-breaking achievements spell good tidings for Sonic the Hedgehog's franchise future at Paramount, which will consist of a spin-off series about Knuckles the Echidna on Paramount Plus next year, and the third Sonic the Hedgehog movie in December 2024. Oh, December. Oh, yeah. It's a whole 2 years. It's not like a year and a half, like middle of the year. It's a while from now. But yeah, that Knuckles spin-off next year is going to be hyped, though. I'm waiting for Idris to kill that shit. In an interview with Screen Rant, Casey and Miller promised that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 would be a wild ride for moviegoers. They confirmed December? Yeah, they did confirm December. I probably covered it and I've forgotten. See, I'm getting old, okay? The duo didn't give away any plot elements audiences could expect from the third film, but they expressed excitement for their plans going forward. Check out what Casey and Miller had to say below. Pat Casey said, Sonic 3 is looking good. That's the one spoilerific thing I'll say. It's going to be great. Look forward to. That's not a spoiler, Pat Casey. This is some Izuka type shit. Some breadcrumb track. This is the spoiler. It's going to be good. It's looking good. No more spoilers. No, that's not a spoiler, okay? That's just a summary of how you feel. It's not a spoiler. A spoiler would be like Rouge is in the movie or some shit like that. That's a spoiler, you know, like, or Shadow dies at the end like he did in SA2. That's a spoiler. You know what I mean? Should be expected for hardcore Sonic fans. But maybe for those who only watch the movies, that would be like, oh, I didn't know he dies. They never beat SA2, and Shadow showed up in a million games afterwards, so they never knew he died. I didn't know Shadow died when I was a kid, to be fair, because I didn't beat SA2, even though it was my first Sonic game. I beat it years later, so I was like, oh, he dies. Anyway, Josh Miller says, spoiler alert, it's going to be These are not spoilers. This is what people do. Sonic fans do this shit as well. Like, when a game's about to come out, every little piece of info is now a spoiler. Like, when we were covering the leaks, it was, this person's going to be in the game, this person's going to die, this person's going to get HIV, and everyone's just eating up all the views, all the news, they're eating it up, commenting, and then, like, a week before the game, I'm like, Sonic can collect 500 rings, and then, like, stop spoiling the game, Prem, what the fuck, clickbait. I'm like, dude, it's just basic information. Like, it's not a spoiler. Alright, anyway, how much wilder can the Sonic franchise get? The Sonic the Hedgehog film franchise already introduced many zany elements. I think they're doing some kind of speculation here. They're talking about the gun shit, Dr. Robotnik, yada yada yada, Shadow's existence, yada yada yada. I mean, if you really want to know about this shit, I made a video about it. I'm going to plug my own shit. Alright, I'm going to plug my own shit. Where's my video? I covered it after the movie came out, so it must have been like 8 months ago. And it should be, no, that's Sonic Movie 4. That was a predictions, thoughts video. You can check that out if you want. But I did a Sonic Movie 3 video somewhere around. Oh yeah, check out this parody. This shit was lit, okay? But yeah, this is the video I'm talking about. What to expect in the trilogy conclusion. Alright, so you can check that out. I know it says trilogy conclusion, which makes it seem like there's not going to be a 4th movie. I didn't really say that it wasn't going to be a 4th movie. I was just kind of calling it a trilogy conclusion because movies tend to do these trilogies, and then the 4th one tends to be a bit of a reset. But anyway, yeah, if you want to know how I feel like the movie's gonna go, like realistic predictions, some things may happen, some things may not, you can check out this video over here. I think third movie has a good chance of being the best one. I'll say like a 60% chance of being the best one. Maybe movie 2 will still be better, because I mean Knuckles' origin story is always gonna be goated, but we're talking Shadow origin story now, and it's looking good. Okay, so let me know what you guys think about all of that. Sonic Frontiers may be winning the Game Award. Let's see what the votes are saying now. Has it changed? Okay, still at 56%. Maybe winning the Game Award as long as you guys vote and don't let the Genshin Impact people, you know, sweep that shit from you. And of course, movie 3 is looking like it's gonna be a wild threequel. Spoiler warning, I guess. But yeah. Oh my god, spoilers and everything. And of course, big shout out to all the channel members. If you want to become a channel member, you can click the join button next to the subscribe button. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure to check out the non-Sonic channel. The link will be in the description. But that's all I have to say right now. So, Remy out.